And in the morning, finally, we started getting some sales. Got one sale early in the morning. I was truly excited. But I truly wish this was a success story. Unfortunately, it's not. So I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos like these ones where they show 30-day dropshipping challenge, doing it in a month, doing it in a week, and they make a lot of money. And you probably wondered, took that risk and you actually gave it your all, what would happen? I've tried it and I failed. Here's what happened. So this video will be two parts. One, I'll talk about my 30-day dropshipping journey, and then two is going to be what I learned, lessons, and resources I used that helped me out during that time. So 30 days ago, I decided enough is enough. I wanted to truly test it out. I want to go full effort, give it my 100%, so that there be no excuses. Because people online make it seem that it's effortless and it's easy money. Hint, hint, it was not easy money at all. There was a lot of struggles, honestly, throughout the process, and I truly underestimated it. So my plan was to spend 4 hours per day, 7 days a week. This way, I would spend actual dedicated time every day so that I truly give it my all. Not just try 1 hour a day or a couple hours a week, stress it out. So I would be spending almost 30 hours per week, truly giving it my all. Keep in mind, this is with me also working a full-time job and going to the gym and basically having my everyday life go along with it. So I'm committing major hours to this process. Week one, the only thing in my mind about dropshipping was I knew the concept of it. I knew that, okay, I need to find a cheap product from China, market it for more, and I pocket the difference. But there's a whole more concept to it in terms of marketing and how you price it, and everything makes a whole lot of difference. So day one of week one, I was truly excited. Just started watching a lot of videos on YouTube, how to do it, how to do everything, how to do the website, what should I know about dropshipping, the accounts I need to create. So it was a lot of just watching videos online and thinking, okay, this process seems easy, I can do it. Another big hint, foreshadowing, did not seem as easy. So I was truly oblivious. It was just pure hope at the beginning that, okay, seems relatively easy. Should have known that, okay, if it seems that easy, why isn't everyone doing it? But we'll get more into it later. I created all the accounts I needed. So TikTok account, TikTok business account, TikTok ads account, then the Shopify account. And I used a lot of free trials throughout the process because I didn't want to pay. I did have a budget set for the process, which was $1,000 for our 30-day challenge. So I want to utilize the free trials as much as possible. Shopify was a free trial, 1 month for free for $1. I used AutoDS free trial as well. This does all fulfillment for us, so we don't have to actually buy anything from suppliers. Just connect it to the store and it does everything. Other services as well, like Prime Bundle, where we do have like if you buy one get two free or two for a discounted price, something like this. This is also an app within Shopify. You need to subscribe to it. I used the free trial for that as well, so that everything was free and everything what we were paying for was the actual experience in terms of ads and making this thing work. So I did use a service to create the ads. In my mind, week one, I was like, okay, I don't know how to make video ads for our products, and I'll have to actually order the products and do the ads. This will take too much time for a 30-day challenge. So there's services out there, viral e-com ads, bands of ads, and other services that you pay them and they will do for your specific product. You give them the link and they'll do the ads for you. Me, I was like, okay, beginner, I don't know how to do it, so I'll just take that route. So this was added cost throughout the process. So then after like a couple of days of watching, creating all the accounts that's needed, I decided, okay, let me find that product and watch videos online, how to find a product. What I understood is there are two methods from what I learned is that I'll need to scroll through TikTok and create burner accounts that will show only e-com ads. And then I use a service which is PP ads, where you'd spy on ads that are on TikTok and you'd see the product, if it's working, if it's getting a lot of views, likes, and stuff like that. And so I'm a beginner. What I thought about, okay, let me just subscribe to a service, it would be better. Subscribe to PP ads, that was more cost to the bank. So then I picked my first product. I didn't actually understand the whole ROAS thing, and I actually didn't know it at the time. So I didn't understand pricing throughout that aspect. So just pick the product, oblivious to all of that, hoping that I'll be profitable if I sell enough. I didn't understand that part of it. And so I just started and hoping for the best. Week one was truly challenging because I struggled even to make the website. It is the first time, makes sense, but it took me like 5 days where I would go watch videos, how to make a website. They say high converting. I didn't understand that at the time because beginner, you know nothing. There's no reference to what's being said. So I just started, created a basic website, used all what everyone's on YouTube is saying in terms of contrast of colors and to make it look professional, don't use any funky colors and making it look scammy basically. And so after 7 days, we officially launched our product. Finally, it took us 7 days for the website, ads, everything. Launch our product, but beginner mistakes as well. I didn't edit shipping, didn't edit the shipping settings. So people would see triple the price for what's going on. They'd go to checkout, see triple the price, they would back out. And me, I was looking at the analytics, I was like, oh, people are going to checkout process, that's good. But then abandoning. I was like, okay, makes sense. Maybe after enough, in terms of numbers, enough numbers come in, eventually the people that go to a checkout process, some will convert and I will get a sale. But no, numbers kept increasing. I got like 15 initiating checkout, and then they abandoned the carts. So I didn't know that potentially there was something wrong. I was oblivious to the fact. And so after 2 days of running ads, I spent $150, no sales. It was all because of shipping settings. Something so simple. Then I understood the process, saw my mistake. I was like, surely there's something wrong. Checked the settings. I said, okay, I simulated the checkout process, saw that I did something wrong. Shipping was crazy. Fixed it. Next day, spent more on ads. I believe 140 something. Yeah, $141 on ads. Then I got my official 2 sales. Honestly, it was amazing. I was ecstatic. It was crazy dopamine hits. Getting the sales, unbelievable. And it felt like all my hard work was actually paying off for the first week. I was like, okay, this might actually work. But unfortunately, there was the only 2 sales of the day. So now we're 14 days in. I spent $500 total, 2 sales. I was feeling extremely discouraged, no excitement. I kind of lost hope because I didn't know what the next step was. And you know the saying, but you don't know what you don't know. So I don't know what my mistakes were, how I would fix them. I would go on YouTube, watch videos. Most of them would just say the same stuff. And I'm going into specific details in terms of analytics for the ad, analytics for Shopify, and analytics for the website in terms of how to make it high converting. So there was not really a resource for me to go and check for and see if it's working. It was more of a trial and error process. So the one thing that actually kept me going, I didn't give up after 14 days, is I committed for this challenge. I was like, okay, I truly wanted to test it out, give it my all, and document it so that people would see what is it like after 30 days. Did you learn more? Did it work? And if this project is actually successful? And I said, of course, I'm gonna make mistakes because I just started. This is only 2 weeks in. It's normal to make mistakes and fail throughout the process. So I just pick myself up and continue going. And so week 3 started. I started picking up the pace to update websites quickly. I knew how to quickly get photos and create like GIFs, put it on the website, make it look professional, clean. And then I find a product on AliExpress, take that link, send it to the service that makes me the videos for the ads. They would make the videos, and I was just doing it. So throughout week 3 and the last 2 weeks, I tested like 4 products. First 2 weeks was just 1 product. So last 2 weeks was like 5, I believe you have 5 products. In total, I did 6 products. So I was quicker with the testing, quicker with changing the products and changing the overall website to continue going with this trial and error process, which I thought at the time was the way. And so I kept pushing through. I kept doing the trial and error process. Fortunately, no sales. Nothing changed week 3. And it did feel bad at the time, honestly, because I was just continuing doing it. I thought, okay, surely it's a numbers game. Eventually, product will work out, or I'll see signs of it working out. Now, in terms of periods, how long did I let the ads continue? Honestly, I saw conflicting information online. I didn't know which way to go, so I tested both. One would say, test it out for 2 days, 3 days maybe, max. And some would say, test it out 1 day, get 1 day full of data, and then decide if you want to keep it or you drop it. So for the products, throughout the process, some I did 1 day, some I did 2 days. But at the end of the period where I tried the 2-3 day trial, and the first week I did 2-3 days of the same product. So I did do a mix of both, but so far no results. And what I didn't consider, which is truly mind-blowing, and it changed my perspective, was thanks to my father, is actually, he told me if the system itself is broken, decision-making system for the trial and error process is broken, no matter how many times you test it, it will continue to give you errors. So I didn't think of that. So maybe my selection process of the products or the ads or the website, I assumed that everything's fine here, those 3 elements. I assumed only the products was the issue, and I kept rethinking and trying to find the product. So this changed the system completely because potentially I had errors in other areas, and that's why the whole system was being broken. Then I saw a video from a guy named Andrew Yu, I believe. He talked about the pricing for the products and how you want a complete payment ROAS, or a ROAS, which is money spent on ads, basically what you spent on ads in terms of ratio. You want it to be between 1.3 and 1.6 for you to be profitable when actually doing the ads. I didn't have that in mind. It was a complete breakthrough. This is after 3 weeks. And then I looked at my previous products. I would have ROAS between like sometimes 2 to 2.8. One of them was like 3. I don't know how. So I wasn't thinking about this step of the process. I wasn't thinking about the. I was like, okay, if as long as the break even, I'm higher than my break even ROAS, then I'm good. I'm profitable. I didn't think of, okay, the higher it is, the more difficult I'm making it to myself to be profitable. So this shifted the product selection criteria. And so using this criteria, I found another product. I was like, okay, find a good price. I'll be able to, in terms of pricing, I would triple it so that I'll have a good ROAS. That would make sense between that ratio. And I would think about it, okay, in terms of the whole price for it, it'd be between 20 and 45 bucks. People on TikTok won't buy more than that, what I see. And what I see online from people saying it. So you want to be within that range. More expensive product, people have to actually think about. It won't be an impulsive buy. So I just stick to that range and try to find product within that range. And in terms of what I find from my supplier, which is AutoDS, that fulfills anything, making sure that the cost and what I get for ROAS would be between 1.3 1.6, so that I would actually be profitable when I try out the ads. And so I launched another product again, and in the morning, finally, we started getting some sales. Got one sale early in the morning. I was truly excited. I was like, yes, finally. After all the mistakes, 3 weeks, now starting to pick up. Hopefully, things will work out. But I truly wish this was a success story. Unfortunately, it's not. It was the only sale of the day. Nothing happened afterwards, and the ads kept on spending, and no conversions, no add to carts. It was totally unprofitable. And now we're 3 days left in the series. So I truly contemplated stopping the whole process because it doesn't make any sense. And I felt defeated. I didn't know what to do. I felt, in terms of documentary, it wouldn't make even any sense. So there's no point of it throughout this process. I felt like I'm in a truly dark forest, gloomy, and I had no idea in terms of steps what to do next, because I only have 3 days trying to show something for it, trying to show that maybe this is possible, truly giving it my all, but nothing so far. So I kept trying different products. Last 3 days I tried like one last one, truly strapped in and researched a lot when picking it, hoping that it would be the one, but unfortunately it was not. No sales, no nothing, and the 30-day challenge was over. For this 30-day period, I spent $1,139.59, and we made back a whopping $115. It was like those 3 sales. That's like without even the Shopify fees and stuff like that. So knock like $4 maybe off of that. So yeah, in a loss overall. I felt like I wasted my 30-day period. No results, nothing out of it. In terms of documentary, it's not exciting. So what's the point of it? But then I realized this is what I wanted to test out from the beginning. I wanted to see if this is possible. If you truly give it your all, give it 1 month, 100% effort, see if the videos online are true or are they misleading in terms of expectations. Most probably they had already a couple of years in their belt practicing e-commerce, practicing dropshipping, so they make it look easy when they try a 30-day period, of course, because they know all the steps, all the silly mistakes, they already know it. So it makes sense that it would work when they would post it. And so I proved that my hypothesis is true, that starting an e-com brand from zero in 30 days, making it profitable as a source of income, quitting everything and using it for the rest of your life is truly difficult, and it is not easy. And so here's everything I learned throughout the process. 2 things I believe are the most important thing: product and the marketing angle. So the bulk of your effort should be going to finding a truly winning product. So winning product, what does it mean? 2 things. 1, solves a problem. 2, there's a wow factor to it. So all these ads on TikTok, you want people to stop scrolling. They want to see, and okay, there's something in the video that makes them stop. It's like the wow factor. So if you have those 2 elements in one product, you're good. One or the other, potentially. And the marketing angle is, I truly believe, what makes also the difference. So during my process, I used viral e-com ads. If I think about it, everyone is also using some sort of service. All the videos look the same on TikTok for the product. So it's about taking a specific angle. Like if a product can be used for a lot of stuff, then you pick a niche sort of within that. People, it's like, okay, oh, this product is for people with ADHD and will make you relax or sleep better, something like this. Pick a niche within that product so that the marketing angle would work that way. That's why you can have one product and you have multiple people selling it, because they're all picking different audiences for that product, and it would work out. So I believe those 2 are the things that I believe I lacked throughout the process, and what will truly make the difference. 2, you need a steady source of income. If you want to take my route, I used paid services for the spy ads, having like Prime models as a subscription, having viral e-com ads to create your videos. So you're going to be spending the bills will rack up quickly. See, 30 days I spent over what $1,100 real quick. So the money will go fast. Don't expect, okay, I'll just save up a couple $100 and try this out. If you're using the paid ads method, the ads will really spend a lot of money quickly. So that you need to consider. The other method for starting e-commerce is using the organic method for advertising. So you'd actually order a product, create videos around it, try to make it go viral, and then you'd make sales. So you're not spending anything on ads. So mostly it will be profitable. Honestly, I haven't tried it, so I can't talk anything about it in terms of that's the route you take and anything about it really. So I'll just skip that part for people online that specifically use it, and you'll get more info from those. Third lesson is it takes time. This process truly takes time. This is proof. It took me 30 days to learn a lot of simple mistakes, simple creating website, simple ads in terms of doing it, the campaign on TikTok, business account. So a lot of stuff that seems simple at first, but they do take time. After repetitions and actually doing it multiple times, it become easier, faster, and you actually learn more throughout the process. So expecting that will be easy and quick for sure is not it. So it's a learning curve, but this should absolutely encourage you to start. Why? Because it means this is a skill. It can be learned. After enough time, you'll actually become a master of picking a product, doing the videos, create viral content. You know how to do that. After enough times, after enough trial and error, you'll actually be able to know how to do it and you'll be good at it. So it makes sense that this process will take some time. Final lesson I have for you, and it's just go for it. Truly start. Stop watching these videos. Stop over analyzing. Try to find the best method for picking the product. Find how to create the website. Researching all of this stuff for actually trying. The satisfaction of actually doing it, I truly feel amazing after, okay, I truly finished the 30-day period. Like, okay, it's like this weight lifted off my shoulder. Something I wanted to try. I wanted to feel while doing it. So when you try it, you will see and you will learn a lot. You can learn as much as possible on YouTube, but when you actually do it, it will make a whole lot of difference. You'll learn more because you're actually invested in the process. Now, what's the worst case scenario? You'll be right back here. It doesn't matter. Worst case scenario, you start from zero. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, you're back at zero. So, but not really zero, because you have learned something throughout that process. So you're actually one step ahead. So take the initiative and actually start doing it.